Hey guys, welcome back. I just got my hands on one of these little NES Classic Editions, and it's been a morning trying to get this thing, let me tell you. So, my whole plan this morning was to get up, get my kid ready, head out of the house by a certain time, go to Target, wait outside, get the thing, come back and make this video. Well, things didn't go quite as smoothly as I wanted because I got ready, got my kid ready, got a bad nosebleed, which, to tell you, I never ever get nosebleeds. Like the last time I had a nosebleed was like who knows how long ago, and it was like it's been years. But I got this really bad nosebleed all of a sudden. Okay, whatever. Cleaned up, and that wasted a few minutes. Go out to my car, put my kid in there. Car won't start. So yay! So there's me wasting a few minutes trying to get my car started. My car won't start. So I ended up having to take my kid's car seat out of my car, stick it in my truck, and then headed out. And then I went to Target, and they only had 4 in stock, and there was several people in front of me, at least like 6 other people in front of me. So I didn't get one there, so I headed over to Best Buy. And there was a few people there, but luckily they had like 44 in stock. So I was finally able to get one. Unfortunately, no accessories because they didn't have any, or they didn't have enough or something. But anyways, I got this. I'm not going to be doing a review on this or anything because you can see a bunch of those online. I mean, they've been up for a while now. But we're not even going to turn it on. We're just going to take it straight apart because if you're like me, you might be curious as to what's inside of this thing. And I'm very curious to know what's inside of this thing. So see what we got. I'm not gonna be doing a full unbox here, just this is what's in it. Ooh, it looks so nice. Oh, it's so tiny. Wow. I don't know how this actually comes apart, but I'm assuming there's gonna be screws underneath these little pads here. That's so cute. It is really small. And there's the back. So there's a controller and a power supply. So not gonna do that. We're just gonna open this thing up. So let's see what's inside of here. I'm assuming these little pads are gonna just peel off. And there we go. Okay, just Phillips screws, so that makes things easy. This is gonna go a lot quicker than I thought because I was kinda hoping that they weren't gonna be using some sort of a funky screw on this, and sure enough they're not. So let's got 2 out already. Alright, there we go. I don't know if I need to take... Oh, I don't. It's actually started coming apart already. I was about to say, wonder if I have to take that one off there, but it doesn't need to come off. So there is the cover, and that's the inside. Looks like it might have kind of a... Or the CPU is going to be right there for sure, because it looks like they're using this case as a heatsink. So got a little ribbon cable coming off of here and into there, and those are the buttons, power button and reset. Got another cable coming off of here and here. These are obviously going to be the ones for the controller ports, as you can see. And it's kind of funny how this is pretty similar to the old school Nintendo, the original one. The original NES also kind of had some connectors off to the side here and there to go to the controller ports. So got a few more screws in here we need to remove. Looks like we only have 4 in here also. So these come off. I feel kind of bad just getting this thing, going immediately to take it apart. I haven't even turned it on or anything, so hopefully it works. I mean, I'm not gonna break it or anything. And this is probably gonna have one of those sill pads in there because it feels like it's stuck to something, and there it goes. So yep, little blue sill pad. There is the flash, or the NAND ROM. I'm kind of wondering how modifiable this thing is, so I'm pretty sure that's probably gonna be where the games are stored. Okay, there we go, much better. So yeah, that's going to be the main storage there, probably where the games are stored, no doubt. And that there is the RAM. That looks like it might be a 128 megabyte RAM. Not sure yet, gotta look it up. And then we're gonna peel this off here. That's gonna reveal our CPU. And that is an All-Winner R16. I guess not too surprising. I'm pretty sure they were going to use something like really low cost to get this thing to work, and I'm pretty sure this All-Winner is the one that makes a lot of those like cheap tablet CPUs. So I don't know the specs of that. I'll probably have to look it up, and maybe I'll put them here on the side or whatever. But so yeah, that's the top. There's our connector going off to the front panel. And there's our control interface. We got these little, they look like maybe resettable fuses. I don't know if they are or not, to power the controllers in case something shorts out here, then that probably trips or whatever. And it looks like they might be using one for both, so they have it like splitting off here going into one controller. Then they have this trace here probably going off over here or something to this side right there, as you can see. So not a whole lot of other stuff on here. That looks to be an oscillator or a crystal. Oh yeah, there was another chip over here on the side. That's an AXP223. Don't know what that is, but it looks like it might be some sort of a power controller by all these big thick traces around it. And these look like they're inductors. Something else here, maybe like a little regulator or something. Although, because that one also has like some pretty big beefy traces going to it. So a lot of big beefy stuff right there. Some other smaller stuff over here. So pretty sure, yeah, that's going to be for power. And also the fact that it's like right by the micro USB input, it's that's definitely going to be a power chip. Well, almost missed one screw right here on the end. So let's get rid of that. Okay, this should apparently just tilt up. I don't think we need to remove those controller connections because there's not much there, and a whole lot of nothing on the bottom, except for some big traces here. Those are obviously going to be for power. And then we've got another little chip right there, and that is, and I believe that says EP952 16286. No idea who actually makes that. I don't really recognize those markings on there. But yeah, that's about it on the bottom here. As we can see, some ground and a bunch of decoupling caps down there on the bottom. That's the input. Actually, this has a, it looks like it does some data stuff with the USB there. Not sure exactly what. I haven't played with one of these yet. So kind of interesting to see what that does if I plug it into a computer. And yeah, it looks like about it. More decoupling stuff right there, and on that power device chip. Bunch of big ground all over the place. And yeah, that's it there. Well, I guess we can look at inside the button interface up here in the front. It's like that screw should just come off, and then this whole thing comes out. Plastic case, and then the board is down here in the bottom. I guess these should come off first, although I don't know if I can pop those out or not. They should just be popped onto, there's like little caps that are popped onto here, but they seem to be on there pretty tight. But anyway, not a terrible amount of stuff to look at in there. We just got a little momentary switch right there on the right side. That one right there, and then we've got an on and off one right there for the power. So that's about it. Got some passive stuff on there. Not a whole lot. So there we go. Not a ton of stuff in here, but obviously we weren't, at least I wasn't expecting there to be too much stuff in here. I just was curious to know if they were like using some sort of like whole custom chipset, or if they were just kind of using something that was a little more off the shelf or what. And yeah, it looks basically, this is kind of built kind of similar to one of those really cheap tablets that you can get for like under $100 or whatever. So it's just the CPU, RAM, ROM, and some interface stuff for the HDMI. So thanks for watching, guys, and remember, if you like this kind of stuff, to subscribe. Thank you for watching again, and see you guys next time.